It's gonna be a long week for my boy MC. Hello. Um, double today and tomorrow, double Wednesday, and then I have some time off. Maybe we can do something. Oh, damn. Tired for no reason but good. Oh, everybody's sick apparently. Well, that sucks. Hello, my homies. Hello, hello. Well, let me talk to MC. Get well soon or feel better soon. Yumi. Hello, Curly. Hello, Johnny. The homies are dying. The homies are dying. How's it going, my friends? It's Sunday. It is Sunday. Not context is just mood. Mood is the same. Well, your long week has been my long month. And see, I finally have some rest. Not complete rest, but some rest. I won't completely start to rest before next weekend. I believe so, at least. Next week. Yeah, by the end of next week, basically. Not this week, the other one. I'll be able to finally rest myself. Oh, that's annoying. No simple cure for that. Maybe Lulu can charge you up. Katos can help with that, don't they? Katos can help with that. So, our journey continues. They mentioned me talking to a girl, right? For the armor? I think it was... I think I'm supposed to talk to a girl, was it? I'm working on this. Get Alex back in a day for info on the armor's owner. Ah, that's the number we're running. Bring the offside copy back to Suna. Ah, yeah, that's for the club. I can do this. Finally, we did this. We're gonna give them a nightclub. Obviously, the chef. I was making up some burgers today, so not completely wrong. I am the chef. My prayer book has been left open. I made the burn, Hisham's the burn mushroom and Swiss burger, and I made a regular burger, you know, like a classic. Tell them about our restaurant shenanigans yesterday. Oh yeah, we were playing Plate-Up. Plate-Up was fun. Plate-Up was fun. We were having fun with Plate-Up. I don't know if you've heard about it, but
what
yeah.
Is it?
Don't you want the thing?
Yes? No. That's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still. Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Plate-Up is a really fun game, especially if you like cooking games with teamwork. Found to left of it, she's already inside the element, ready to close the door. Don't waste your time printing it out. There's nothing but a speck of white in a sea of ink. It's broken.
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming
So the
blackness.
usual.
Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. It's the abyss staring back at you.
Step back, please. Just stop. Just stop playing with this thing. What the fuck is going on?
Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout.
Is this like
She's
some
looking
kind
for
of
something. For her morning star.
ghost taking over? We should probably
Scouring
stream
the
Plate-Up, by the way.
Here. I found it.
Why am I trying to expose myself?
Hold on. Just give me a second.
I said
I'm
nothing.
almost-
I said nothing. What do you mean just give you a second? I said nothing.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Well, it's just a lot of bashing the keyboard, basically.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Just saying that the whole thing was comical. Yes. You did it. You found the coordinates? Oh god, coordinate. Congratulations. So where is it? Where is your 2mm hole in the world?
I found the coordinates.
Well, I'm happy for you, even though you don't look very happy.
She's beaming.
She sounds
You
happy.
can feel it in your heart.
He sounds happy.
Great job.
Thank you. There, in the swallow.
Wait, she points at the other end of the church where a group of water balls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again? I
Sure.
need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Feel like she's messing with
You
me.
like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
So third ball 2 centimeters to the left, fourth ball 5 centimeters to the right. Okay.
Thanks.
What balls? Where are these balls? Oh. Wait, how do we know which ball is which? She said third and fourth, but I don't know which one is which. Is this the first? Is the second? Is the third?
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire... Measurements have been marked down around the bowl.
Yo, Linktra,
Each
hello,
chalk
welcome in,
line
welcome in.
represents
How's
a
it going?
centimeter
You were
of
on
the
vacation
floor.
yesterday, right? Or something like that.
Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Move the third board from the left 2 centimeters away. Yes, move the fourth one. So really, you don't have to memorize anything.
Moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the
Yeah,
floor.
well, just came back today. Welcome back, my man. Welcome back.
The lead
How was your
programmer
vacation?
sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Am I about to create a portal here? A portal to another dimension?
Yes, what is it?
What do you mean, yes,
Great.
what is it? You just told me the
Everything
hands
should
up.
be aligned now.
You gave me the thumbs up.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah, nothing.
It was good. I
Now
went
the only
mountain
thing left to
biking
do
for
is
the
to
first time.
unmute
Oh. You told me you live in Netherlands, right? And watched the Borderlands movie. How was that? If you live in the Netherlands, I feel like biking anywhere is such a thing to do.
If we got the location
enjoy
right,
nature.
we should then be able to hear whatever sound this
You
anomaly
get to enjoy
makes.
nature. Why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know.
Hmm.
That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything.
I hear the Borderlands movie is awful, but I have not watched it. Like
I mean,
everyone I know
What sound does
said it's
the
awful.
nothing make?
And
How
I
can
don't
we
know.
even listen to
Like
something that
online
doesn't
influencers and
exist?
stuff.
What if
Said it's horrible.
silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
You're overthinking this. You're right. You should be cautious. You don't know what we're dealing with here.
Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but you just have to face it. Hey, I don't think I have to do it anymore. It seems too dangerous. No. We're
Yeah.
pushing through with this.
You're right. Let's do it.
She puts on whoever size headphones ready to press unmute on the keyboard. There's only one state where you can really mountain bike. I thought it would be hell, but it turned out to be pretty amazing. Did you think it would be hell? 0% Rotten Tomatoes. 0% everywhere. Not just Rotten Tomatoes, but yes.
The lieutenant takes a step back.
Though to be clear on something that a lot of people, I'm not saying you guys, a lot of people, the internet, misunderstand about the Rotten Tomato score. A 0% doesn't mean like a 0 score. A 0% Rotten Tomatoes, or like tomatoes, whatever, is just the average per like the amount of reviewers. No one gave it a positive score. They all scored it lower than 50%. So it was like 49% at least, or at max, sorry. It was at max 49% and less for all reviewers. I don't think there's a movie that's actually 0. Like 0 out of 10. Like there's no movie. 0 out of 10 is no movie. Rotten Tomatoes sucks since 2019. Changed my mind. Rotten Tomatoes sucked since forever. Not even 2019. It's just the opinions of people or critics. You don't have to take it so seriously. The Borderlands movie is pretty good. It's actually really well made, but I'm not a diehard Borderlands fan, so that's probably why I like it. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense, but I don't think I agree that the reason you liked it is because you're not a diehard Borderlands fan, because I'm pretty sure a lot of the critics are not fans of the games. They never played the games. And a lot of the people I know. Either way, I, for one, am a person who believes in judging things for themselves. You can take other people's opinion into consideration, yes, but I think you should judge things for yourselves. I was never interested in the movie. So don't think I'll ever watch it. At least not pay money to watch it. If it's on TV someday, or Netflix or whatever, sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, 0% of the critics liked it. Yep, that's it. You prefer IMDb, but it has its problems too. Yeah, the thing about IMDb is it's the masses. I'm not saying the critics are better or the masses are worse. It's up to you to decide. For me, it's just an opinion. Both of them are an opinion. An amalgamation of an opinion, actually, not just one opinion. It's literally not even one opinion. It's an aggregate of several opinions. You can just take an idea from it, but it doesn't have to mean anything. I probably like the movie because I don't really know the game, and seeing the movie by itself is pretty amusing. Yeah, fair enough.
And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard.
Nothing but silence.
You can hear some.
I'm glad you like the movie, though.
Across the floor.
Money well spent.
It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of
She
deep
feels
focus.
scary.
One hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it. No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
I see.
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only
I
what's
probably would
around
have a good enough time if I watch it, to be honest. The cast is good, but even they can't survive the story, apparently. Yeah, the cast is really good. I'm surprised that it got it scored so low.
But
The cast is really good, right?
This is just another
But
failure.
I guess
Silence
like the
sounds
writing
like
was so
silence.
horrible that
That's all.
just destroyed everything. Claptrap low-key carries the movie. I see. Here's the thing, I was never a fan of the game, so I don't know how I feel about the movie.
You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? There
Sure.
can't be it. You should have a listen.
Perception. Call to Mama Daka. It's giving me plus 2% apparently. Sure.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little head.
We got it perfect, not perfectly, on the spot, on the nose.
And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your
Listen.
ears pop, or like a subtle
When are we gonna
difference in
play
the
PZ?
atmosphere,
I have to
a
talk about
weather
it on Discord,
change
bro.
hanging in the air.
Check with the boys when they're available.
What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
The boys just down the hill, down the church.
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls,
The
causing a
boys,
small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace. You mean the speed freaks?
yep.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
If you don't mind them moving in.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence. Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Alright. There you go. There you go. We're getting somewhere. Progress. See? Collaboration. Collaboration. It fixes everything. We're getting people to work together and exist. One person allows the other to use their sophisticated sound system, while the other uses the church for drugs. Drugs in the rave.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music.
I was gonna say, what was the music called again? Anodic. It's called Anodic. I would watch the movie on TV for free to check how badly it actually is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't pay money for it, but I would watch it for free.
That's fine. We can manage. And what about the side business? Have you made up your mind?
You mean the drug lab? Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's illegal, you see. Side business, I don't know what you're telling me about. Turn a blind eye.
Oh man, really? You're a complete ballbuster.
It is what it is.
We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
It ain't bad though. And they're gone. Well, at least I helped the poor lady from... What was her name? Axel, something like that. Helped her from freezing out in the snow. Could never pronounce her name right. Axel.
She's whistling a
Let's go. I think I missed a few biddies. Hey, Linktra! With the rave music. Let's go, baby. With the 245 bits as well.
Let's go,
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank
I
you.
think I missed a few bitties.
You missed a few biddies, huh? Thank you for the few biddies then. Appreciate it, man. She's whistling a melody. Her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travel.
We also played
through the wood
Playtap
where it
yesterday,
comes.
by the way. I don't know if you've heard of that game. It sounds
Like you're
fun. It looks
underwater,
fun.
you know? But like underwater inside a tree.
What now?
And yes, I'm being more like Contact Michael, right? Don't even bring it up.
I wasn't going to.
No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are. Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he
Noid.
finds the carpentry
What kind of name
very
is Noid?
impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control.
Egghead. I'd
Sorna,
rather be called
the
Egghead than
programmer.
Noid.
She's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much.
Feels like some
And the
movies should be
crabman
animated
hasn't
rather than
shown
live
himself,
action.
Thank God.
I mean, sure.
You helped us out.
Oh, see?
I can repay the favour.
See, she can tell me
What do you
now.
want to know? Oh, she's a bit odd. I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time.
While yes, animation can give you...
But earlier today, she
Sorry,
told me about
pressed by mistake.
Wilkins. And
One
she
second.
seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mind.
Exactly. So yeah, animation can give you a certain amount of freedom that you can do with it what you will, that you can't do in live action, unless you're using CGI, but then the budgets go crazy and you have to hire visual effects artists and all that crap. So I kind of get your point. At the same time, you can do something amazing with live action. You can do great live action. You just have to put in the effort and money and time.
Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters.
Tiago.
I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
Yep, they both are crazy enough. It's everything has special effects nowadays.
Who knows?
Yep.
He doesn't really answer our questions, see?
Some are better than
Not
others.
that
I was
it's
about
easy
to say.
ask them.
I was about to
What are we
say.
supposed to do? Yell up at the tower? Who do you want to know about? Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at
I
least.
can't help but... I don't know if you're noticing, I'm bopping to the music. I keep bopping to the music. It's crazy. It's like I can't stop. Cannot.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision.
Shit.
What life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer. Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was
Guess
an
that was a
orderly.
success due
I
to
don't know
good
where he got
script,
that
cast,
from.
and visual
Andre's
effects.
not super intelligent.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I've never seen him so psyched
It's always
about
a mix,
anything,
it's
though.
not just one thing.
And he's often psyched.
You don't watch something just for
Looks
the
sort of
visual effect
desperate,
or just
like
for
it's
the
his last
whatever.
chance or something. Or maybe he was just high.
You become a huge success when you have a bunch of different elements coming together to make something amazing. A bunch of good elements.
I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know.
Like Gabriel Police Officer about to work route into the marrow. You can tell us about drugs and shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yes. Anyway, yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but...
Some
Lloyd and the
projects
rest
need
are from
heart, not
Fallback,
investments.
making the
Yes.
pilgrimage up north to visit the
Very
past
true.
year.
Just think of this. We would have never gotten any of Deadpool movies, literally any of them, if Ryan Reynolds did not leak that, not trailer, that footage. If Ryan Reynolds did not leak that footage, test footage for Deadpool 1. If he didn't leak it on YouTube, and people loved it and demanded they make a movie, we would have never gotten any of these movies.
He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
No, that's heart. That's passion right there, honestly.
What do you mean, do? Like, for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
Same.
He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
Same, girl, same.
Sir, I abide by the law.
A strange feeling. Like before, when you caught her lying better than she should have.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't exactly change tone, but you feel as though there's more about
That's
her
true.
that she lets on.
It's just something poor Fallback kids do every spring.
That's
To pass
true.
the time, we walk the entire
I do
length
feel
of
like
Boogie Street,
she's
up
a
to
good
Gem
liar.
Rock,
She is a good liar.
or as much as possible.
She knows how to play it off, but there's still something
I don't know,
off.
man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Kind of. I'm gonna say yes.
Well, I am, because I'm not. Now tell me something about the noise.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different
I
people.
might just do it up and make that alive.
Yeah. Who do you want to know about?
Last
What
one is
do you mean?
Egghead.
Oh, that. He's the
He's
party boy.
Party
Melodic
boy.
music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No
Uh-huh.
offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Uh-huh.
Pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned.
I get a point.
Show her you're hip with the times.
Did I get a skill point? Oh my god. 6 skill points. It's such a broken thing to have.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right?
Mm-hmm.
To urge things on. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or
I see.
yawning makes you...
Yawn?
Anyway.
A little embarrassed by his enthusiasm. Why?
Actually,
I don't get
know
why.
where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forberg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember.
Maybe it was Coal
The
City.
worst of the banlieues. A wretched
Banlieues.
heap of closed down mines, even west of Jamrock, on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah. It was in Coal City.
There you go.
Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak.
Wheezing puppy dog
It
sound.
was definitely Coal City. Because it took us 2
Okay,
hours
I
to
get
get
it.
back
I
to
get
the
it.
fort.
It's Coal City. Move
He
on,
just wheezed
please.
the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us. Or who he was.
It's
I think his
Germain.
name is Germain. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about?
Yeah, I wanted to
Me?
know about her. Yeah,
Again?
exactly. Yes.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
I'm a police officer. You have to answer me. There's more to you than you look on. What am I not seeing?
All right. There is. Thank you.
That's it? I can't? Okay. I guess I can't break that shell.
Sure.
Catch the silver bird. Reaction speed. Legendary 14. Dang. Reaction speed? That's a trait? It's on 3. Jesus. I definitely need to push it up a bit before I try to do it. I want to know more about her. Ah, here's the reaction speed thing. +1. Do you think we can get more? Or do we believe? Minus. Surely there's more. Okay, the music is starting to get a little bit annoying. A little bit. That's it. That's all we have.
Welcome back.
28%. Fuck it, I'll just put it in. I'll do it. If it doesn't work, I'll put another.
Oh,
Oh, let's go!
It flutters
Let's
by.
go! 5-5.
It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community
What the hell are they
of
saying?
Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation.
Well,
It's an organized
he's definitely gonna break
crime
now.
term.
We'll break under questioning unorganized crime term.
Excuse me?
She's attempted to remain calm, but the phrase made her flinch.
What do you mean? All right. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. Not a lot of good things to say about him and what he did. He bought the family a huge house. So we
I
got
wanted to
live,
know more about her.
at
She
least
seems interesting.
temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. And then he died. What do you think? The competition came and took everything away. It was like in a war zone.
I see.
So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind. It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down on such activities?
I took that into account, of course. Coordinated the
Débardeurs.
operation with the Débardeurs. Else they might get unhappy. Not in person, but I'll let them know. You can't do anything
Okay.
without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince them, really. It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dadwise into a corrupt business person.
Good on you, Asel.
Hear that? Set justice on its feet. Confront Everard. Come on, This
This is
all
why we
fine,
had an option to confront Everett about the
don't
drugs.
have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
Yeah, we need to still add more stuff. Everett about this, maybe we can manipulate him using the information added to the list. This is all good to know, but let's leave it at that.
No, I don't think it would lead anywhere with Evrard. He's just going to deny it.
I want to add it to the list, not to actually confront him.
Yeah. Have you seen Everett? Come on, I can tell. But okay. Be a boy. What is it? Oh. So, the thing that's been eating you.
We've already done
Okay.
this.
Uh-huh.
We've
Okay.
already done this.
Why'd you think that? There you have it then. Really? You seem to be pretty... Wow, man. How come you don't remember, though? Yeah.
It's
I
ob-
already
might
know
just be
this.
some, you know,
Wow, this is the
the
one
side
train
thing
of
they've got.
thought.
You're welcome.
yes, but it
This is one train of thought. Okay, so Noid, what's up? What's up with you, man? We need to sync something.
with wonder in his sharp eye.
Between you and me, I don't know. if
Sync
you
the
noticed
signs.
this
There you
about
go.
me. I'm a little suspicious of authority, but you really came through for
Yes,
the
you
art.
did.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame,
I'm still
but
quite laying any
quite
shapes on the first
gamey
floor,
shapes
sweating
on the
profusely.
church floor. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater.
What the fuck?
The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
I still don't know what to offer the statue of
Zion,
Doris
the
Day.
tent. 'Twas a security risk, and in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Better here than that tent. Shrug, it wasn't safe. I'm generally into the hardcore lifestyle. I'm a corrupt cop, Kim. This is a corrupt scheme. It is for mankind, for all of mankind.
Okay.
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it could be something more. That's right.
We're gonna
First
get
settlers
church
built it,
lord.
plus 6 more like it. On the
We're gonna
coast
get
there,
church
it
lord
was
now.
one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something. I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago. Forced to face themselves and nature.
Church lord.
Pre-industrial
Ladies and gentlemen,
quantities of
church
solitude.
lord.
You see, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural.
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well. I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner.
Bit of a manic.
leveler. Made me a bit manic, you know. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days. The material knowledge is mega though. A cop who's into building critique.
I'm an
Okay,
art
then.
cop.
This is folk DeLorean art of core. Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff.
I can't stop
mass
bopping
production.
to the beat and I
And
hate it so
phantoms like
much.
Does that help you out?
Help!
Like that woman there.
I require
Virtual,
help.
Thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power.
Even Noid is bopping.
Like to show off large and intricate structures, arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really. It stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, Flake
Dead bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along.
What is he talking about?
Spirit. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went up. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore.
What they loved in their mother wasn't her body, whatever it was that made her body
Whatever
live.
it was that made her body. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it. A Sarais man who lived a long time ago an ancient, a 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
The way he says it, the force in false core is invested with 20 kilotons
Tons of disgust.
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are. And not the dance music. Regular, hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the Crabman though.
Tiago.
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying?
Hello, Dr. Wu! Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. How's your Sunday going, brother? Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. He's just in time for to see all the bullshit that these drugged up teens have to say.
The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about
He's just in time.
I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him. The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things.
Lazy and relaxing, just how I like it. True. That's how every Sunday should be for the working man.
This place
I
about
agree.
320 years ago as a sarcophagus. Not like a literal sarcophagus. Encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit newbies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it.
That's amazing. Too bad I'm working. Too bad MC has the doubles today.
I don't know.
Too bad
It's
MC
not
has the doubles
something they
today.
properly understood either. What it does, but it's what this Sona person is looking
Sauna.
for and trying to measure. It will be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it.
Why not?
People like that always want to measure everything. Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance, like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling village, and that is what caused the communards to fail defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot
It's
of
conversations
failures
like this that
down
made
there,
me
you
hate
know.
my life.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Cop Man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited
Maybe
sight
the
person.
fault lies within the person conducting
Maybe
them.
you can figure things out, Cop Man. I think suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise
Why are
to
you
get
called
our
Noid?
science synced. It's short for paranoid.
Uh-huh.
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again.
Okay.
So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion. It'd be easy
Really
to list
now?
stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives.
Let's just steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous
Not drugs,
line
of course.
questioning. You should prod him on.
Okay.
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number one.
The left-right
Number
complex.
two would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
Don't you mean left-right paradigm and the big wheat complex?
No, politics is an inert complex of daily corruption and inane think pieces. The real paradigm is economic, and it concerns pig and wheat. This is where the innovation happens. It's only a theory. I suspect they're breeding a pig.
What
wheat
is suspicious
hybrid,
about production of pork and wheat?
probably in Grad. It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves. Yes, having food is means to an end.
Okay.
But the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry. I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movements only concern
Putting up
producing
big and
enough
wheat
pig
for everyone.
Wheat for everyone. The end goal of
Is that such a bad thing, though?
The original mistake was
What happened to
assuming that
the-
words have more being than bodies.
The
That's what led
lighting.
us astray.
I think it
Far
turned
from
at
our
night. Is
true
that why?
lives,
It became
but we
nighttime.
may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
Mental illness is a term that powers use to homogenise people.
Uh-huh.
I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill.
Politically ill.
Suspicious element.
His eyes flicker.
But life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. In others, mankind...
Each and every one of them is gonna have this huge ass
Germany will
conversation.
come and return to trueness. It will be hardcore. Beats and bright lights.
Can't
to
believe this
shatter
game is taking as long
falsehoods.
as it's going.
Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. The young man is dead serious about rejection of the right-left axis. Emphasis on unity. Appreciation of some primordial mode of being.
Fascism?
What does that remind you of?
Nationalism, militarism, racism, an emphasis on a leader character
And
are
hardcore.
totally absent in hardcore.
Shouldn't the ones that are more hardcore rule over the ones that are less hardcore, offer them guidance?
If some want to lead and others want to be led, I think they are welcome to.
Uh-huh, so you're advocating a noise-based society.
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well.
The term also signifies certain varieties of pornography that depict penetration.
What?
Just so you know.
What?
Egghead
for
usually has a
hardcore.
better
Okay,
concept
never
of
mind.
the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore. Hardcore!
This is the pornography that depicts penetration. Do you know that?
That's a pretty hardcore coincidence, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Yeah! Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion. Oh yeah, sure thing.
Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along, really feel it.
They're hardcore. You know what I think? I think men,
Our
women,
arbitrary divisions
and
which serve to
child
bind humanity to
are
serve them.
arbitrary
Uh-huh.
divisions which serve to bind humanity to serve them. They're just clothes. It's just a style, you know, normal hard
Should
style.
try to do this.
Anyone can.
Do we have conceptualization in the gear? Do I even have it? Yeah, +1. See if I can push it up. Yep, that's a +1. I think there was one more thing that had conceptualization. And I was wrong.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Dedicated,
Nice.
hyperactive, unified. You will have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called hardcore. Test your limits. Surpass them. Dance till you drop.
Hard people, hard public, hard sell, hard party, hard riot, hard government, core membership, core secretary, core teachings, core fighters. Very, very fascist. I'm going to truly erect myself as a machine of modern party in a final showdown between flesh and spirit. I am the law. I am the law. You know, it feels unfair. There's party everywhere.
That level of conceptual
Hardcore
thinking
aesthetic.
is not part of your skill set.
The hardcore aesthetic. Fuck grammar. What? What's wrong with grammar? Okay then. So just one thing, yep. I wanted to make sure that this thing is what's increasing my my morale.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here?
10,000.
10,000. Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting
Why
up
does
the
he
new
have polka
compressor
dots
too.
on him?
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
I see. What do you propose to name?
How about something simple, like the
The
club?
club.
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful.
Okay, what do you
Name.
propose to name?
Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Uh-huh.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the sign.
Lloyd's right. You've helped us so much.
Egghead.
It's the right thing to do.
Is it gonna be hardcore? Ah, Yoko Kata?
The place to be.
Uh-huh.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
Yep.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
The amnesia.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Yep.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't think Suna cares.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Kim, what do you think?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name
Thank you for
it.
the lurk, MC. I think the outfit work, bro.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle.
That's Sal. What's her name?
From another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
You have? Well,
Disco
what's the name?
Elysium. No truce with the Furies. Revachol West.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
Disco Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco...
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then.
There you go.
Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
There you go.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
I'm dancing.
That soft chord gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my man.
Apparently that's dancing.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can
Savoir
express
faire.
yourself with moves?
It's to express my individuality.
Is
Fair
that
enough.
a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Or is it because you're balding?
Because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am.
I'm 20.
Not 20.
Oh, okay.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that. And
Radical
I have
spikes.
radical Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye.
Savoir
officer.
faire. Savoir faire. That's, I think, something that we don't have much of, do we? Minus. Everything is minus. Literally everything is just minus for savoir faire.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
3%, it's still the same. Even though I added a point, it's still the same. This is not something I can do, right? No words, just dance. I think they want me to fail. I think I'm supposed to fail this one. Let's fucking fail it. Why not? Damage
Close
morale.
your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now,
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic. Goodbye, officer.
Wait, no, it didn't work. What happened? Wait. Do I have a minus from something? Where's the warfare? Am I blind? Here it is, +1. Why is it so low? Is it supposed to be so low?
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
See, it only added 1. Like the 1 point only added 5%. Feels very low. Impossible 18. Yeah, it's an impossible 18. You have to like roll 6-6. Almost 6-6.
Bit close. True, hard, full, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All car, all right.
he furrows his brow as his very large head
Say nothing.
traces the
That's the-
sublime
that's-
invisible
that's the right
movement
approach. Say
of
nothing.
The music in the very real air of the church.
I feel like this game wants us to like these people. I feel like I hate them even more than before.
Hardcore. Ah.
Is it though?
Hey yo! Is it though? He stops dead and distracted, tilting his head. I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
Wait. What the fuck was that?
True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibber.
Your cop training did not prepare.
What if I fool him?
Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All car.
He furrows his
Hardcore. Ah.
The question is, what is the question?
Uh-huh.
But there was a question?
What is this guy? If so, the game is wrong.
We're close. True. Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore. Internally. All car. All right.
he furrows his
Hardcore.
The question is, but there was no question.
We're close. True. Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore. Internally. All car.
he furrows.
Hardcore.
Is it though?
Is it though? It is.
What is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
What? What was that interaction? Someone explain to me.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He
What
isn't
even
actually
was that
worried.
interaction?
Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Lungs are for love. When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her
I prefer
body.
him when he's not
The
screaming.
world loved her, and she loved it back.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Bourgeoisie, love from a bourgeoisie god, queen towards a world getting rapidly more bourgeoisie. That's lungs for you.
Objectively, it was good for its time. And they sort of screwed it up after she passed, like they always do. Don't listen to that retrograde class warrior egg.
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
Tell me something else, egghead.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With the rebel yell! I could be a communist. If you want that, do you want me to be a communist?
What?
Please don't turn him into a communist. Oh, yeah. Turn him into a communist. Come on. It would be super.
Be a communist, egghead. The future needs your help. Don't be a communist. That path is too hardcore. Okay, let me tell him both at the same time. Let him explode his head. Exactly. Exactly.
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault.
Makes sense.
Yeah! Reversion imperative! Unless you were thinking Reversion imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with Eggs yelling. And that's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop.
How do you know I'm lying?
Communism rules the nation! The worker must move your ass!
Mm-hmm, superb.
Here comes the sun! D'accord, hardcore!
D'accord, hardcore.
Jermaine Egghead! Basically, yes it is.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue
Non-stop, by the way.
rest of 54.
Pumping non-stop.
Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not
Was it hyper, super, or ultra hardcore?
The young man looks at you reverently, as if his friend drops his loitering act and turns toward you two. If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto
And hardcore.
hardcore.
Wow! Culture cop!
For a moment, you almost think he's going to put his hand down, but that would be ludicrous.
That would be
I think
ludicrous.
you might be right, but how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot see
Actually,
it
I
in my
thought the
head.
question was, what is the
If this is
question?
not hardcore,
Mm-hmm.
How could anything be? No! This is the answer! Yeah! Kill all the rich people!
What the hell?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party play! The first page of the second chapter!
Could it be, maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you? Last of the penultimate, more like.
Wait, what? First page of the second chapter is what's going on.
There's nothing.
Can we still do something about this, by the way?
I think it's super hardcore, but
The young man, his friend, if anything,
Wow!
for a moment,
I think you might be right. But how could it become hot? What? Guys, there's something happening in his head. Oh yeah! He's doing
but you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits.
Imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine! Uh-huh.
Yeah, actually, it's more likely to hinder us. I have a good job to do instead of this absurd bureaucracy. Goodbye. Yep. Yep, that was the perfect ending to that conversation.
Yes. What is it? What? What did you say?
Of course, I can't hear anything.
I can't hear you. The music is too loud. Oh, the project. It's not going well. There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about
And
hardcore
Yukogata.
and Yekokata. Thanks.
Ah, that's what I have to
Maybe
do. That's why you can
get
talk to
through
him.
these magic rhymes. Let me know how it goes.
Man, soon as project better be good. It's going on forever.
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to them. The other real deck is empty.
Physical instrument.
Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in.
To the mega! Yeah! Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Yep.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right
Thank
here.
fuck.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on for just a second.
Please, turn it off forever.
Special scheduled event. The on-off
Turn it
will
off
be
forever. How
back.
much will it take for
But we're
Kim to
doing
pull out his
something
gun
else for
and
one
just start shooting
moment.
people? I
All
feel like
right,
we're getting
so
close.
tell her that
Bro,
Anne
I
is
hope.
ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
What? Alright, go to the egg is head, drive the tunes. But first, let me do the physical instrument thing.
All right.
I feel like Kim is already mere seconds away from shooting up everyone here. If I'm being honest with you. Was there anything for physical instrument? Was it just a shirt? -2 for physical instrument. There is nothing for physical instrument except that one thing over there. I can get like a point. Actually, let's do the thing. If we fail it, we do it again.
No,
See?
that would be silly.
Wait, what did they say? That would be silly? Why? Wait, did I do pain threshold? Yeah, I did pain threshold. Genius. Genius. That's a poison point.
No, that would be silly. Your body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things. Things like discus, javelin, and 400-meter hurdles. Discus.
Did I really just fail a 72% roll? And I wasted so many points.
No.
What?
That would be silly. Your body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things. Things like discus.
92% roll and I rolled 1-1.
Discus.
I'm reloading. Screw this. I'm reloading. For how much? Oh my god. No, I'm not reloading. I'm not reloading. I'm definitely not reloading. This has to be the stupidest roll in existence, bro.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only.
I know it is, but could you please turn it?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master!
Glue style? Okay.
Wasn't he supposed to stop the music for a second here?
No other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See?
There's no way I was so unlucky. There's no fucking way.
It's hopeless. Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment!
Never mind then.
I hate the
Let's get
church.
on
I
with our
hate everyone
project.
here.
I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand.
I hate
up
everything
in the
about
air.
this church so much.
Born ready.
Actually, so
Ready.
I'm
much.
ready if you two
Can't
are,
believe I
detective.
wasted so many points there.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster.
See? There you go. There you go. He's about to do it.
Suddenly,
I wish he would.
Your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large.
I wish he'd do it. I wish he'd just shoot everyone.
4, 3, 2,
Start with Egghead, please.
1. Mute disengaged.
Whoa.
No wind outside.
Whoa, finally.
No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence.
Enjoy.
This is unnatural.
Enjoy the silence.
The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your
What's
mind.
going on?
Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
I love how Estelle is still just cleaning up or doing whatever she's
It's
doing.
out there now, in the world, made manifest.
What is out there?
It will devour everything.
What?
The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people.
What did we unleash?
Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
What did we unleash?
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's
Boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
The beauty and the beat! The future
The
of
Beauty and the
dance!
Beat? That's a fucking Justin Bieber song.
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof.
Yeah, I see.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Everybody don't panic, it's beautiful. I'm curious to know what happens, but I feel like if we keep this going, it's gonna kill everyone.
Beautiful car!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's fast. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists up.
Again, whatever you do, don't stop it.
Shatters somewhere near the door.
You know what?
It's coming.
You know
now.
what? I'm actually very fucking curious to see where this is gonna go. Go for it.
Then it stops. Totally and utterly.
Really?
As if there never was a sound.
Really?
Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand.
He disconnected it.
3-pin.
He disconnected it.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suriswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing
The
this.
hell happened?
Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play.
At least we're not hiding any more anodic music.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway. Stay here. I'm going to stay here
Oh
with
no.
these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want
Oh,
you to know
no.
that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now,
Have fun, brother.
I have a
Thank you,
theory to
bro.
come
You're
up
back
with.
to work, huh? Thank you,
Some
thank you.
kind of preliminary
I take it off you.
explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with low base numbers.
Yep.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still
Screw
alive.
the men, MC.
You have an explanation for all this.
Sadly, if screwing the men in this case would be
You know.
bad.
The person you were knows.
Wait, I can add more logic. I can add more logic. I can get this going. There's the logic. There's some logic for you.
Yes, what is it?
Down with the proletariat. Well, he's working in the hospital, so people will die.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
What?
And so it starts. It's a baby pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave. Then
As is a war, the sacrifice will be on.
you have her full
Perhaps.
undivided attention. The lieutenant's too. He takes his glasses off.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing.
Less than nothing?
No,
Then the Pale is...
Simply curdling milk.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not. I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it
Metastasizes.
metastasizes.
Yep.
Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world. According to this, how long...
Swallowing, it's already started. Starting with the sound.
And information, causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start
Pure
growing? Or
coincidence?
if it has other effects, in addition to sound and data.
an intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them out. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to...
The
how
informer
the
church, the
detective
sheriff
of the
from
Elysium-
around it. All the failed business, Doom commercial area, all the failed. Failure Martinez.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome
Of
of events
development,
here?
yes.
Even
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists
Milieu.
like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them. You mean Plaisance and the Dice Maker?
Mm-hmm.
There was almost no one left when we packed up.
I don't think Nia is playing fair in this game, yep.
Then go tell her.
I should tell both of them actually though.
You think the presence of...
She
I
already
wanna see if I
made
can
up
tell
her
them
mind
both.
when she heard
I told the producer, you mean... Then go tell them.
I want to inform them both, even though I do feel like the Dice Maker is not playing fair.
Of course! A Pinewood sarcophagus or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers. I have considered the same. The bad news is there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain.
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however.
Well worded, I might add.
Well worded, I might add.
Yes, it is very interesting. But
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole.
Cleaning out
in
the
stained
rooms.
glass window. Cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but
Man, you will certainly sound like.
one more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular...
Yeah, that's still
space.
insane, but then again, so am I. The club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthropomedic detection to perform in this district.
I wanna end my suffering in this district. What's this? Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately looking for something, tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old things in boxes. The worst nightmares that settled down for a while, the spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark, the fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. I thought I read it only to disappear again, and yet there's a pattern emerging. Sure, why not? I feel like it's important because they've made me... It made me work my ass off to get here. Wait, what is it? What the fuck? What happened? What is it? What the hell? What happened to it? Something weird happened just now. I can't believe I still failed that.
Good morning, comrade!
97%.
Harder, come!
You know it in your lungs.
I almost
that
failed it again.
should fight
2-3.
in your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where
2-3.
they should land. So does every chordate and
Wasted so much points here.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about anodic
You're the
music.
DJ and you don't know
I'm
anything
just
about the
a party
music?
boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
he feels ashamed. He can't be of more service to the future.
Should I become an
Dance
anodic
music.
cop?
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's
Don't we
jam.
already have a tape?
Maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
Anyway,
I think we did
that's
buy
yours
something.
to figure out.
Copman!
Exactly.
Tape! Yeah! Spin the tape until the spec righteous! No! No, can't do!
It's gonna make people sad. Okay, this is the one we need for the karaoke then.
Sadcore.
Sadcore.
Communism, yeah! It was too hardcore, in fact. It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. It...
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound.
don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make. Yeah!
Finally, I can leave this place. Finally! Wait. What happened to the crabman? Crabman's gone. Yeah, I need to stop listening to this beat. We've been listening to it for like an hour now, I swear. I would end my life at this point. Please stop the music. Oh my god. Oh. I think the... what was the guy called? The one with the... not the pawn shop. The one with like a small kiosk outside. Eventually we'll do this. So what's next? I can talk to the dice maker. Since we're next to the church, we can fast travel. Seems to make sense. I can fast travel, talk to them both. It's almost 22. Ah, it's closed. I can't talk to Plessons. I can talk, however, to... oh, it's time to get my gun. It's almost time to get my gun anyways. I can talk to the dice maker, tell her, even though she seems like she knows what's up. It seems like she knows what's up. She's not playing fair, is she?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
This is where
I thought we agreed that the curse isn't real.
it is.
I'm listening. Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
Very
I'm
true.
afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this? So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial
It's the
area that's
entire
cursed,
world.
it's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where the night has fallen on the yard.
I guess the least I can do is check up on Son. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's
I
good
can
to
do
have
this.
an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Shivers. Do I have anything for Shivers? I don't think I ever got anything for Shivers. Or maybe I did. Or maybe I did. Shivers. Wasn't that a song by some DJ or something? Do I have any minuses? No. Ah, there you go. +1 Shivers. And here's another +1 Shivers. Let's
Oh, it's
hope
you again.
this
Are you looking
works.
for a die?
Aside from getting naked, you're not sure what else to do.
83%. 83% I'm failing. Like, I feel like the game is fucking with me at this point. It really does feel like the game is just fucking with me at this point.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for...
Aside from getting naked,
What?
you're
How?
not
How?
sure
How
what
is this
else
possible?
to do.
Like, how is
The
this
building
possible?
holds no
This does not make
answers
sense.
for you.
This does not make sense. I rolled 2 and 1 at the same twice in a row. This does not make sense. Did we save at any point? Shivers by Ed Sheeran. Maybe. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The game did not save.
Oh, it's you again.
I need to waste so many points into stupid traits.
Oh, it's you again.
97%. One see me fail.
A gust of
97%.
cold air
6 and 5
seeps
now.
through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as
I'm
though
getting so
agitated.
pissed off right now. I'm
For a
literally getting
moment,
so pissed off right
almost
now. I
things
missed so
running
many points
outside
on
the
useless shit.
exposed to the atmosphere.
It's so frustrating. I swear to God.
Didn't we already talk about this?
Just explain to you.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it...
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality?
Yep.
Where is this coming from? And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
From the
Don't
curse,
let her
yes.
become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces. She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
Do you know what this is?
Hang on, index finger. Lucky charm, a Japanese word.
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call
See, the
a
curse is real,
viable
but you didn't
business
run this
plan.
little lurid shop and pick it up to the chimney.
No, you're right. I didn't. It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was
Just
just
try
the
again and
world
again
and you
until
were
you finally
supposed to
succeed.
try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
You call it a dump, you've made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be.
I can be
you
a
can try
fucking
again.
failure at rolling
Still,
dice.
there is something inherently violent even
I'm
about
gonna
dice
start
rolls.
saving.
It's like
Abusing
every
the
time you
system.
cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world. But anyway, thanks for
precarious
sharing
world.
your theories, officer.
Did we... Like, I have one skill point. I had to use 2 into shiver, 3 or 2 into shivers, and 2 or 3 into physical instrument. So angry. I'm actually so angry right now. What was the top we got? The new one? The precarious world. All red checks fail? What? Oh, this is the temporary. All red checks fail. So you shouldn't have any... Shouldn't do them at any time. Learning cap for pain threshold. Do I care about pain threshold? I don't. I can forget this. Rigorous self-critique. If this is important, the precarious world. Is it? I don't know. What's important? Wait, what? Is there a plus here? No. Thought maybe I can put more thoughts. Anyways, it's almost 2 p.m. 10 p.m. Which means it's time for me to get my gun. Where was the gun location again? Where were the pigs? Old Fish Market. You must meet the near the old fish market and get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Okay. Do we have the fast travel? No, we have to go outside to get the fast travel. Come on, baby. Weapon time. It's weapon time. I need my gun. Okay, now. So, this is the fisherman's village, right? Time to put the kids to sleep. Is she still here? The woman? Ah, she is. So who puts them to sleep if she's still outside? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay. First of all, just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. The boardwalk? Is this a boardwalk? What's a boardwalk? Maybe this is a boardwalk. I don't know. It's almost time anyways. They got the body? Good job.
There's some tear.
Where is this so-called boardwalk? I think the boardwalk is where you found the drunk dead man. Ah, yeah. So this is where I am. But there's no one here. Not yet, at least. I agree with you, Yumi. I think this is the boardwalk, but... I don't see anyone. It's closed. Maybe it needs to be 10 p.m. exactly.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Maybe it needs to be exactly 10 p.m. I don't know. Inland Empire. Convince Kim there's a dark, sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Do I want to do that? Am I that much of a degenerate? Where are you pigs? Where's my gun? Also, we should save. We've been doing so many things that are messed up and wrong that we should save. Just play a flat out save. Who doesn't fucking care?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on the tip of your tongue as you look at the handset. Life is garbage.
Uh-huh. That's it? Okay, maybe I can talk to him.
Yes?
Can you leave?
What about me? That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul.
Just to
So
help
was my
Christian.
grandmother, but from my mother's side.
10 p.m.
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a
Okay.
protectionist,
Money experience.
isolationist, pan-Isolary state west of the Insulindian
Thank you for the alert.
Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
A point of pride.
Revacholière.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
That's correct.
It's almost 10 p.m.,
That
so I guess
makes
that
it
makes...
Beano clad. Completely uncut material, if you say so yourself.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome. Good.
Okay.
Let's change.
It's 10 p.m. So... Well, the pigs... Ah! This was locked, I think. Was it? No, it was open. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Nothing. Maybe this is not where they are. Where is this so-called boardwalk? Where the piggies are. How much until I level up? Just a little bit. The church is not to my right. The fishing village is over here. Maybe over here. I think maybe it's over here. Being the center of the bridge didn't pull up on its own, or they broke it. Okay. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Where is the so-called boardwalk that they're talking about? Past the fishing village. Do you mean maybe the one where the lady's on? Really? I never looted this before. Wow. Weird. Beneath your weight. Are they calling me fat? The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Still need to get rid of Kim to talk to the lady over here. What do you think? Any ideas? Any theories here? Oh wait, maybe
Drop
over
in
here.
temperature, an easy flow there.
Thank
An
you.
empty street before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
So the boardwalk is where the dead body was. How come it didn't work then?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance. A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes
What are they talking
while
about?
radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4.
4 twice.
A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost. Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant.
This is just a thought.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier.
That's it? Okay. So you're saying it's where the dead man was, but when we went there, there was nothing. And I'm pretty sure it's today, right? Someone's been running around with your side and pretending to be a person. We must meet her near the old fish market at 10 p.m. and get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. But I did that, and yeah. Is this it? Wait, is this it? I think this is it. That was... What was that? That was crazy. Hands where I can see them, ma'am. This is a new save? No. The autosave feature of this game is whack.
Put your hands where I can see them.
That's the pigs. The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself and notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals...
What is this monstrosity of a freak show? America, explain.
Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What's gonna happen here?
This is bad. Getting your weapon back is the priority. We can't have an unhinged civilian running around with a gun.
I agree. And Everard is an asshole for doing this.
Comply, or I will light you the fuck up. Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress!
He's gonna shoot her, isn't he?
Her eyes bulge with terror. Veins protrude on her forehead.
I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reducing blood from passing through the neck of the suspect.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
I mean, I'm not used to these games, but is it worth it? Hello, aggressive GR. Thank you for the first time chat. Well, I'll ask you a quick question. I'll ask you an easy question. How do you feel about reading books?
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial
Hand-eye
facts
coordination.
before you
I don't
do.
think I have a lot of hand-eye coordination.
It's a goddamn police shitbag. Hug the pavement. You're under arrest.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets
This is
sticking
the
out of the
pigs.
mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs?
Maybe I can give her drugs.
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report.
The only game I played with a lot of text was The Witcher 3. Okay, so Witcher 3 is nothing in comparison. Witcher 3, I played Witcher 3. And I'll tell you honestly, this game is mainly... Careful, it's a red roll. I noticed. Thank you for the heads up though. I did notice. I don't want to do it quickly. Witcher 3 has text and lots of dialogue, yes. But this game is on a whole other level. It's even the vocabulary used is insane. It's still a good game. It's a very interesting game actually. But I can tell you that the game
Being
is
off drugs might actually be the problem here.
the game has a lot of exposition and a lot of reading and a lot of politics. And the dialogue is not always easy to understand. Formidable 13.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
Baby, you know who I am. Everybody knows. Wink. Hey, I'm the backup. Resist a yawn. Here to back you up. I'm with the Rat Squad. Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier Dubois, 41st Precinct. This is my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi from the 57th.
No, no. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
Happened to her voice, Jesus.
Aggravated assault. Man down. Officers in
Gareth. Oh no, that's Garth. Never mind.
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now.
So
It
yeah,
has nothing to do with what's happening.
if you're into RPGs with a lot of reading, I would definitely recommend it. If not, do not.
What's the situation?
Do not.
Law enforcement compromised. Impersonating a police officer.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
Uh-huh. I'm in the full RCM lieutenant's uniform and look at my partner. We're cops, alright? We really are cops. Look, white rectangles.
License and registration. License and registration.
I don't read that often, lol. If you don't read that often,
Azimuth.
I don't think I can recommend this game for you, man.
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
Officer in need of assistance. Suspect at large. Get on the ground.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
I don't think I can recommend this game for you. If you're not in the mood for like lots of reading, I would recommend you check out my playthrough of this game if you want. It's on YouTube or Twitch. But I think YouTube. Twitch has some delay with the videos. Not delay. After 2 weeks they remove the videos, so you won't find the earlier ones. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot. There's no action, by the way. There's no like the usual RPG where there's action. action adventure RPG, where there's action sections and there's RPG elements. No, this is purely an RPG, like an old school RPG. Imagine playing Dungeons and Dragons. Even Baldur's Gate had combat. There's no combat here. There's only dice rolls.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot! Big red key! Big red key!
Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
I didn't get any plus from the conversation with her.
We can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing a firearm at us. Your firearm. You need to solve this.
Brother, let me leave so I can put hand-eye coordination things. Don't I have something that gives me hand-eye coordination? Ah, that was against... Yeah, against FT500 armor. This is a fail. This is a fail. This is a fail. Let me leave, Kim.
Officer, there is no way I'm leaving it like this.
Confined quarters, assailant coming at me! Split-second decision! Ah, well.
Oh my god. In your peripheral vision, the lieutenant releases the half-squeezed trigger.
Shit.
God, I almost blew her head off.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons.
Okay.
Have bullets.
Okay.
This isn't real.
That was tense.
Police guns always have bullets.
Fucking stupid idiot.
Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun. Right now.
I'm
This
done
might
with this
be
gun.
the only chance.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Insane.
Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powered.
It was good to walk away.
She's all
It was
out
good to
of
walk away. I think if I didn't walk away, I think he would have shot her. We made the right choice.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God
She's
knows for how
definitely
long.
ill.
Could be days when they get like this. Honestly, I don't know.
Kim is still trigger happy after the church. Yep.
Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness.
Neurodegenerative disease. This is what happens when you listen to many cop shows on the radio.
Yeah, looks like a bad case. But the question is what to do with her right now.
Should we just arrest her?
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun.
She is a threat to herself, at least. She's a threat to herself, at least. Cool, indeed.
Just know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
I don't want to endorse the Hardy Boys' inflated sense of self-worth. They're not cops, we are.
Okay, that settles it. I'll contact my station after we wrap it up for the day. They can contact the sanitarium and handle the logistics. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out.
I can live with that.
Leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone.
Yep.
She stands motionless. Just a heap
Oh,
of
it's a good
clothes
thing I
and
decided to
brushes
walk
now.
away from that.
Maybe if you search her once more.
Search her? Why would you want to search her? I got my gun back! GG! No bullets, but GG! Got my gun back! Got the gun! There was another thing after 10 PM, wasn't there? This one. At the Cape Side Apartments. Okay, we need to attend the thing. Or it's too late. Let me do another quick save. Actually, I don't want a quick save on this because I want to see what could happen. And the odd chance that we...
The woman, Stan, is one of those things a police cat. There were narcotics in there, too. You're thinking of taking them. Do. She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of
Sounds good to me.
Oh, is that yours?
It's
Probably.
hard to say. It's been so long since you
Maybe
yours.
probably you know me.
It's your hat.
You take the file of Pyrrolidon
Fire holder and
the
speed
bottle of
bottle.
speed
Nice.
as evidence, obviously.
Obviously.
She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them. A little like you are doing now.
Okay, that's good. Maybe we
Taking
shouldn't.
those, are you?
Listen to him.
Fine, you take them. I'm confiscating these as evidence. I need to do this case. I need everything I can get. Nope. You're taking those, are you? Listen to him for once. Fine, you take them. I don't mind. You can take them. I don't need them.
Sure. I guess that's fine.
The old woman doesn't react.
Leave her be. Pyroholidon? Is that what it's called? Pyroholidon. Yeah. That's one psyche, minus one health. Then we get speed as well. Ooh, RCM Lieutenant Pat. Let's see. Nice. Nice hat. Alright, let's go to our communism meeting. I got my badge back, I got my gun back, I'm an official cop. Finally. I'm an official cop doing cop things. No longer a disgrace to the RCM, the great RCM. Can you please go down? Instead of glitch. Alright. That's where we go next. We should go to the apartments, right? Map. Apartments. Quickly. The great communist meeting awaits. Also, I need to get rid of Kim. Somehow. I need to get rid of Kim. If I want to... So which apartment was it? Work 16 days of coldest April. Was that always there? Not possible, is it? I'll check it after a second because if this is gonna waste time.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. A former architect stands before a slice of window. A room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place.
I'm gonna take the minus
eastern
morale
wall
for this one,
connects
for this
the
choice,
room
but
with
it's
the
okay.
neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. Is read from the code. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry.
Surprised I didn't get the minus point.
A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. She had an eye for beauty.
Oh, we got. Where is this communist meeting? Would it be in the apartment of Krasmazov? Wait. At the Cape Side Apartments. This is the Cape Side Apartments, right? Just so we're clear. This is the Cape Side Apartments. Maybe it's in one upstairs. That's Kono's dad. Is he still... Yep, he's still knocked out. Kuno de Reuter is the name on the unfinished homework. That's how you write his name? That's definitely a different way to write his name. Maybe this is it? No. Not it.
This door is made of metal and appears to be. No one answers.
Let's go. There's nothing to do here for us anymore.
No one,
Let's go.
Nope. Is this the Cape Side Apartments? Does anyone know? It feels like this is the Cape Side Apartments. And it is after 10 p.m., which is the meeting time. It's very silent, by the way. Very weird. Ma'am? Do you know of any communist meetings going on?
Give me a moment.
Yep. She does actually have a prompt for it.
What? No. Nobody tells me anything.
I'm using a flashlight right in her face.
Would she understand if they did?
If it ain't my business, I'll keep my nose out of it. Oh, I think we'd all be better off if people kept their noses to themselves.
Lame. If she doesn't know, then who would know? Balcony? Yeah, maybe I can talk to Sydney. Maybe Sydney knows something. Was her name Sydney? It's not here. It's not here. Where is it?
Hello again, officers.
Fucking hell,
Have you
conceptual
come to
relation
admire
impossible
my
18.
novel?
No, I've come to discuss the...
Oh, not only have you found my address.
She does have eyes.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
They do say the painter always paints his own portrait.
I can't believe I actually got close to doing it. The door above Cindy. Okay, I was gonna check it. Thank you for giving me that. I was gonna check it because it's the only one left that I did not check.
That's. I think everyone.
Press by mistake. I pressed by
right
mistake. It's pretty fucked up even for you, Pigo. What if I did some intuitive dance?
Stop quivering like jello. Then you won't get fucked. You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt. Sure, anytime. Us shit artists have to help one another. Besides, I was out of fuel oil anyway.
She only gave it to you because she doesn't see you as competition. The right idea is not coming to her. It's excruciating. You know what you've got in that fuel canister you scavenged from your Kanema?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil.
We're ready for this.
And a brush.
We're ready for this. Yeah, I was gonna say this is the only room left that I did not check, so... It's not here, then...
the metal grill, you can hear several voices having what appears
oh,
to be
here we go.
animated discussion.
Here we go.
This must be it. Beyond this door lies the beating heart
of a radical communism in Martinez.
Somehow, the night air softens the smell of trash.
Let's see. This is it, babe.
As the breeze pulls through the canvas like a shuttle through a loom, you catch a hint of something unexpected. Something earthy, warm, and burnt. The acrid smell of failure. No, that's just slightly burnt coffee. A smell you would recognize anywhere.
Just look at these pigs sniffing about after hours.
I'm not sniffing about.
Must have slipped my mind. You know how it goes.
The metal grill is cool to the touch. You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily anxious. His posture is rigid. His right hand hovers.
Don't worry, Kim, we have two guns.
Of his jacket.
One of them is empty.
Oh, I'm fine. I was practically born to infiltrate underground communist cells. Which is just to say, we should be prepared for any eventuality.
Let me just leave for 1 second, save, and then we'll continue. Because the autosave is not helping.
You can make out at least two separate voices. Two voices, both male. Approximately.
Of course they're young.
Careful with those now. I have it. It's going to work. I can feel it.
You can make two
Same
voices.
thing, yeah.
Careful with it. I have it.
The clang of metal reverberates all along the scaffolding.
Who's there? Is that you, Maurice?
It is I, Maurice.
Come crawling back already. Get out of here, traitor.
I'm actually not Maurice. I'm trying to get organized. Can you help
For
me?
a moment, a slight sensation of static electricity as before a storm. A miniature conference is taking place inside, and you are the subject.
What's the passphrase?
It's blessed are the sausage grinders. It's we await the silent mole empire. This is it. It's Disco Supernova. Is it 1234? Remember Dobreva and the Badanias. Look, I don't know your passphrase. Could you just let me in?
He says something about moles. Perhaps he's just a night-wandering lunatic.
There's no response. You begin to wonder. No, they're still there.
Alright. The key's taped to the back of the door frame. Just make sure you put it back when you're done, and don't wash the concrete. It just kind of falls away.
Charmant. After
Have fun at your underground meeting, pig. Hope it's a blast.
Cindy is too excited about this.
The two young men are either oblivious to or ignoring
It literally
your
is just two
entrance.
young men.
Their attentions are fixed.
It
on
really is
whatever
just two young men.
They're stacking in the middle of the floor.
Cards? Dominoes? What is this?
Matchboxes, it appears.
Ah, matchboxes.
I think it's holding, Alexis.
It is.
Echo Maker
holding.
and Steban the student communist.
It's definitely not holding. Those matchboxes are stacked so haphazardly, it's like they want them to collapse.
Careful, careful.
And done. Amazing.
Damn, hardly any difference. You two, you are late.
What do you mean?
They should know the meeting starts at 10 p.m. sharp.
It says after 10 p.m.
One leader and one follower. The most ancient power dynamic.
True.
Just a moment. Could this be the former owner of a certain jacket you acquired recently?
Which jacket?
Don't let them see you flustered, sire. Play along.
Sarmerizian jacket. Ah, the jacket that was stolen? Talking about the jacket that was stolen?
That's the whole point, of course. We can't just have anybody waltzing in here. Martinez is crawling with reactionary
I like the music,
infantry.
kind of. Feels like it's missing something.
There are RCM spies, for one.
That would be
recently,
us.
Someone even broke into my apartment, if you can believe it.
That would be me.
To say nothing of Gotwaldians and Iconoclasts.
The young man's companion reflexively snorts at the mention of Gotvaldians and Iconoclasts.
We all have to take precautions, especially during these delicate times. What matters is that you've made it, and that you've done the reading.
Uh-oh. No one said anything about...
I did no reading.
You'll just have to win this one.
Kim, did you do the reading?
No, detective. The only reading I've been doing is right here.
He seems to be wagging the notebook at you, as though he suspects...
I have not had time to seek out pretentious communist book clubs, nor have I done there.
It doesn't sound like they've done the readings.
Well, this is getting awkward. I'm not sure.
There's profound consternation in his voice.
Right, I thought the whispering
You
was
suspect
supposed to be
it's about
whispering.
something bigger than you're not having done the reading.
Maybe they can explain themselves.
What were you doing with those matchboxes just now? That's enough for tonight. Will you still be there if I have some questions?
The young man frowns at the little pile of boxes on the floor.
Nothing, just messing around until the meeting started.
They're watching those matchboxes awfully intently for two guys who are just messing around.
Uh-huh. What's inside them?
It's almost as though they were trying to create the most unstable structure they could, with predictable results.
In the most generous sense, I would say we're cultivating
Revolutionary consciousness.
Yes, that's probably the best way to describe it.
But more specifically, we are running a reading group. is the most rigorous and theoretically advanced materialist reading group in Martinez.
Comrade Steban is a great discussion leader. One of the best at the university.
It's obvious they take this group of theirs extremely seriously.
I'll compare it to a common book club, so I can square off in theory combat.
Common book club.
That's our whole thing. The world is so shallow, all noise and repetition. We're interested in genuinely radical critique.
Precisely. We are not interested in senseless parroting. We like to read critically.
Within the contours of Mazovian historical materialism, of course.
I thought they can also in theory in the universities.
Huh. As though you can call that problem teaching.
One thing you learn quickly at university is that you're not going to find a real education in any lecture hall or discussion seminar.
We are post-attendance, basically.
Exactly. The only worthwhile part of the so-called
Can't believe these kids were thrown
is the library. That's where we've made our greatest critical strides. We study all the foundational texts of Mazovian theory.
Yeah, let's just arrest them and end the communism.
Just last week we finished the second volume of Puncher and Watman's Innocence of Capital.
Truly extraordinary.
And before that we spent 6 weeks on State and Plasm.
For some reason, the word plasm catches in your ear like a piece of old wax.
The music begins once more.
Uh-oh. You can feel your attention span rapidly deteriorating.
First, you have to keep listening.
We've also read Wertmüller's The Megastructure of History, and before that, Real and Reality.
Communist theorists love puns, in case that wasn't obvious.
Hablas in pain infernal.
The original Fizdale translation.
Eternal,
not that worded down revisionist
Infernal,
garbage.
sorry. Not internal. Infernal. A country, infernal country.
These two deserve the Order of Honor for bullshitting. There's no way they've actually read all this.
Obviously.
But,
obviously.
Of course. Our special emphasis is on the theories of Ignace Nilsson and his followers, especially the inframaterialists. You're not familiar with him? It's pretty advanced stuff. You may not be ready for it yet, Gendarme.
Gendarme, so he knows I'm a cop. Or gendarmerie.
Only Krasmazov's most trusted lieutenant, the evangelist of the revolution, and the founding father of the People's Republic of Samara.
It's hard to overstate how unimpressed he is that you've never heard of this world historical individual.
He also happens to be the greatest communist theorist after Mazov himself. It was Nilsson who
So that
first
would be
postulated the
Engels.
existence of ideological plasm, which forms the basis of inframaterialist theory.
Those words again. You've got to find out what this inframaterialist stuff is all about. Whatever it is, one thing's perfectly clear. These young students have a much deeper understanding of communism than you do.
I don't disagree.
You could learn a thing or two from them. If you can convince them you're one of them. The young man sighs. His companion looks about furtively.
What do you mean? This is the reading group. We're in something of a rebuilding phase.
Some of our former comrades didn't have the ideological fortitude our work demands.
Intellectual attrition is maybe the best way to describe it. Felix said he couldn't keep up with the reading on top of his classwork. And Susanna wanted to read text other than Mazovian theory. Like novels, if you can believe it.
Imagine the audacity of wanting to read a novel in
Novels? Unbelievable.
We've tried recruiting new members, but unfortunately the current intellectual climate is pretty hostile to inframaterialist thought. These days, if you're on the left, the ascendant schools are the Godwaldians and their iconoclasts.
Don't forget about Maurice and the turnips.
Right. Then there was the whole turnip debacle. They're the most depressing school of communism. They love writing long books with a patina of Mazovian theory to cover up their cheap psychologizing.
A gang of cheap psychologists and intellectual midgets.
Midgets.
It's okay for Uli to say that, because his dad is from Gottwald. The Gottwald school believe that intellectuals as a class are capable of sparking revolutionary change. So all they can do is critique capitalism from inside itself.
In other words, they have lost faith in their own relevance.
That's why they spend all their time smoking cigarettes and writing long works of criticism that make you want to commit suicide. It is miserable. That's probably why they're always committing suicide. You see, the Gottwald school look like communists. They talk like communists. But scratch the patina and you'll see beneath that they're just depressed liberals who've read too many books. For starters,
that's not
they love talking about beans.
Beans?
That's right. Iconoclasts are obsessed with beans. They love thinking about beans. They love counting beans. But most of all, they love building models to predict how many beans there'll be in the future.
What?
Nota bene, iconoclast is an extra pejorative form of the already pejorative name Mazovian economists, a moderate school of Mazovianism which advocates the gradual transition to communism through carefully managed economic modernization rather than violent social revolution.
They're by far the most bean-centric school of communism.
Bean-centric school of communism.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
The much maligned bean counters, ensconced in their think tanks and high-rises, believing they can save the world through a series of incremental, assiduously technocratic reforms.
Oh, please. There's nothing moderate about their love for counting beans. If I were a Gottwaldian, I would probably diagnose them with Bonenfixierung. You see, iconoclasts claim to be communists, but in reality they're just liberals with hard-ons for spreadsheets. Of course not. The only people who actually call themselves liberals are mouth-foaming reactionaries.
Basically indistinguishable from fascists. You'd need an X-ray machine to tell the difference.
Cindy is... how to describe her role?
Anarchist?
Something of an ideological auxiliary, perhaps.
Yes. That's exactly how I would put it. And naturally, we support her radical counter-liberal aesthetics.
But she refuses to submit an essay, so we can't call her a member of the group per se.
That doesn't stop her from using the room for studio space, of course. It's an unfortunate story. You see, our ex-comrade Maurice is something of an economist.
He's studying macro and microeconomics.
Wow, a real intellectual, it sounds like.
Right. So a few weeks ago, we were discussing the extra physical capabilities of the revolutionary state. And Maurice said, what were his exact words, Ulexis?
His name is Ulexis, the apple maker.
He said, turnips don't care if they are grown by communists, moralists, or Verkin. They grow just as sick.
Just a minute.
And that's wrong because?
Ulexis. Why do those names ring the faintest of bells?
Do they?
Probably because they're the real names of Nazteb and Exilus, the authors of that so-called essay about Tip-Top Tournay you read in La Fumée.
I have no recollection of this.
You should get to the bottom of this when you have the chance.
Basically, he was rejecting the whole foundation of inframaterialist theory.
What is this inframaterialist business they keep blathering about?
Simply that under suitably revolutionary conditions, crop yields naturally increase relative to non-revolutionary crops, which Morris somehow has the gall to deny.
Susanna
What
said
the hell?
He has been hanging out with some non-communists lately.
For us, the question boiled down to, if you don't even accept the basic ideas of Nielsen and inframaterialist theory, why are you in the reading group?
So you took Maurice from the reading group over an argument about turnips?
Well, it wasn't so much that he was expelled.
He just quit coming. We haven't seen him around for weeks.
Go ahead. Lynching? No. We're not an operational cell.
We think of ourselves as more of an intellectual vanguard.
Okay.
No, we're an independent organization. We acknowledge and respect the union's efforts, but our interests are more theoretical than Mr. Clare's.
He speaks the truth.
Our stance? What? Does he want to know if the SRV has established a party line on the lynchings in Martinez?
The SRV refers to the People's Republic of Samara, established as a socialist utopia by survivors of the revolution. It has since degenerated into a bureaucratic workers' state under the decades-long rule of President Sapormat Sport Kanazinski.
Though historically speaking, the SRV has supported direct action against right-wing paramilitary squads, especially when they are doing the Indo-Tribes' dirty work.
Good point. So as a provisional matter, I can say we support it.
Are they being sarcastic? You feel like you're caught in some elaborate joke labyrinth.
I just noticed like 1 hour
It's
in game time
impossible to
passed.
see your way through. It's always that way. Beneath the crust of irony, there's a molten sincerity.
Did I really
that
start
threatens to
streaming this
erupt
late, by the way?
You may witness it yet.
10:30? Really?
That's easy. Crime is simply the inevitable expression of the
Am I
injustice
wrong?
and incoherence embedded within capitalism itself.
Delivered with the smug assurance of a schoolboy reciting a maxim he's committed to memory.
It's a symptom, in other words, not a cause.
His companion can barely suppress a yawn.
No, unfortunately, the communards were hunted down and killed nearly to a man. All that's left of them are bones and old rifles.
His companion's eyes widen as you hold up the
He's gonna
ancient
coom on this.
Yes, like that one. I wonder how many of these are still lying around in cellars or sealed up behind the masonry. Can I hold it? It's heavier
It's
than I was expecting.
unloaded, so it's fine.
The attitude of a priest bearing one of the holy relics of his faith. Though it is long out of service, its power is evident to him. When he's finished, he returns the rifle to you with a nod of appreciation.
I don't think so. Unless you've been hanging around the cultural studies faculty at the École Normale de Révachol.
Perhaps he subscribes to La Fumée.
Yep.
That's sarcasm. He does not expect you to subscribe to radical communist periodical.
You've read our article.
That I did not expect.
Is blushing now. Aww. How
The
sweet.
energy in the room has shifted ever so slightly in your favor. They're afraid they've somehow embarrassed themselves in front of you.
Well, don't keep us on tenterhooks. What did you think of the essay?
The delicate egos on these boys. Even though you're just some cop, they're desperate for your approval.
Evidently.
Hey, you're not just some cop. You've got highly developed critical faculties. Now's your chance to show them off.
Well, of course that's just an initial foray into the subject. We're hoping to return to it for a more substantial treatment next term. In any case, I'm glad our piece found its audience. That's always the hope with these things. We typically only accept new members once per semester. There's this whole process with essays and presentations on assigned topics. But given that we have some extra seating at the moment, I guess we could be convinced to expedite an application or two.
Steban, you can't be serious. For these gendarmes?
Yep.
I am serious. As materialists, we've got to adapt to conditions as they are. Besides, we still need to pass the interview portion of the entrance, assuming he's even still interested.
Composure impossible 18. Somewhat bookish toad. I have +4 and it's a low 8%. Okay, well, that's it for today anyways. That's enough for tonight. Will you still be here if I have more questions?
We're here most every night. Maybe we'll catch you again.
Maybe.
Sleep well, gendarme.
Sleep well, fellow communists. Crack spidering out across the floor. A rickety eaves is surrounded by pots of gauche. Cindy, no doubt. Could it be the husband? No, probably not. What the hell? We're still on this. It says no war but class war. There's a reason that the cobblestone's communism. Well, I got you a new member. His name is Egghead. Ah, the black sludge rises from a shadowy sea. That's one endurance. I need composure. I don't think I have anything for composure. Thank you for finally auto-saving. Well, we can paint the wall now. I guess that's gonna be my final act for today. I'm gonna paint that wall. And then call it. But that was interesting. Finally meeting the communist squad, and it's just literally 2 members.
The
Not knowing what
paintbrush
to
in
do.
your hand is like a
Fuck the
loaded
police.
revolver. What will it
F
be,
the popo.
Desperado? Quite a few
I love
things
you,
come to
Kuno.
mind.
No, mother of all walls. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Draw a 3,500-year-old pictogram of a human being. Something beautiful is going to happen. No parking. Let the wall remain blank for now. Seems like the human being drawing is...
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
That's what...
Very
Okay.
poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really
Kim
bad one
is
we're supposed to
truly... Kim's patience is truly being tested with me, isn't it? His patience is always being tested with me. Anyways. That is...
Trying to sneak up on me?
Shut up. That is the actual end of today's stream. 3 points again. Even though I wasted so many on these, somehow we managed to make even more. Alright. Let me just check one thing. Physical instrument. Did we use some? Right? We did use some on physical instrument. Okay, that's good. What was this? Abandoned lorry. I think I already did this, didn't I? Sleeping dock worker. Okay, we can do this. Measure head. Wait, I don't think I can do measure head. GG's indeed. Barbell. We can do the barbell now. There's a lot of physical instrument. Okay, it's good that I put so many points there. Church doors. I think I already did this as well. Okay. Okay. GG's. GG's. Progress. Good progress. Good progress. Hopefully tomorrow, aka today, Monday, we'll be able to advance the main story a bit more, because I'm taking my sweet time, man. This game is longer than I thought. I don't know if it's me being very slow or the game being long. Jesus, I am doing a lot of stuff though. Yeah. Have a good one. Thank you, Dr. Wu. Have a great night to you and to Yumi and everyone who tuned in, MC including. I'll see you guys today on Monday. Have a great night and bye-bye.